Minecraft Dungeons 2 is dropping this fall, and you're probably wondering if you should even bother with the original Minecraft Dungeons. It's been years since the initial launch, but here is the hot take. Not only is the original Minecraft Dungeons still worth playing right now, it might actually be the best time to jump in before the sequel changes everything. When Minecraft Dungeons launched back in 2020, it was a pretty lean game that definitely left some players wanting more. If you haven't touched the game since those early days, you're looking at a completely different beast in 2026. Because development officially wrapped in late 2023, what you're playing now is the definitive feature-complete version. You're not just stuck in the overworld anymore, you have access to 6 massive expansions, including trekking through the Jungle Awakens, surviving the creeping winter, climbing howling peaks, diving into the hidden depths, braving the flames of the nether, and finally hitting the true endgame in the echoing void. That's dozens of unique biomes and boss fights that day one players didn't get to see until years later. If the base levels feel too linear, an endgame actually exists now. The tower offers a roguelike challenge that resets weekly, giving you a fresh way to earn high tier gear. Meanwhile, ancient hunts let you sacrifice your extra items to hunt down powerful ancient mobs for gilded gear, which represents the absolute peak of the power in the game. This is the best part about playing a finished game. You know that feeling when you finally perfect a build that you've been working towards and then the developers nerf it into the ground the next Tuesday? That doesn't happen anymore. The balance is locked. The best in-slot gear lists are settled. You can build the most broken, overpowered hero imaginable and keep them that way until the sequel arrives. For the hardcore players, the difficulty ceiling has been pushed to the absolute limit. Apocalypse Plus adds layers of complexity and challenges that require genuine strategy and synergy. If you think this is just a kid's game, try a plus 25 daily trial with 3 banners active. It's a gauntlet that rivals any other ARPG on the market. In short, you're getting the polished Ultimate Edition experience, the game that Mojang always wanted it to be, without the 4-year wait time for content to actually arrive. Reason number 2 is the lore bridge. If you have seen the Minecraft Dungeons 2 announcement trailer, you know Mojang is leaning hard into long forgotten locations and a threat unlike any other. But here's the thing. If you haven't finished the first game, you're going to be walking into a sequel missing half the conversation. The story of the first game isn't just a simple beat the bad guy quest. It's an epic that spans the overworld, the nether, and the end. By the time you finish the Echoing Void DLC, you've witnessed the true power of the Orb of Dominance. But as any lore hunter knows, breaking something that powerful usually leaves consequences. The sequel's premise of brewing disorder and mayhem directly follows the power vacuum and magical fallout left behind in the original game. The Echoing Void didn't just wrap up the Arch-Illager's story, it expanded the Minecraft universe in a way we hadn't seen before, introducing the Enderlings and the vengeful heart of Ender. With the sequel rumored to explore the rift and the origins of the Skulk in the Dark Deep, the dimensional instability you see at the end of Dungeons 1 is the literal catalyst for the chaos we're expecting this fall. And let's talk about Archie. His journey from a shunned outcast to a tyrant and eventually to someone the heroes actually forgave is one of the most compelling narrative arcs in the entire franchise. With Minecraft Dungeons 2 introducing new factions and potential allies, understanding Archie's history and the current state of the Illagers is vital for appreciating how the game's landscape has shifted. The original game provides the map that sequel is about to set on fire. Think of it as the phase 1 of this world. You wouldn't jump into a final of the trilogy without seeing the first or second movies, and playing through it now ensures that every callback and returning character hits exactly the way the developers intended. Let's be real about the gaming landscape in 2026. We are living in the era of high-stress, high-commitment titles. Whether you're grinding with the brutal mechanics of Elden Ring or trying to coordinate your squad in Battlefield 6, gaming can sometimes feel like a second job. Minecraft Dungeons is the perfect antidote to that gaming fatigue. It remains the undisputed king of pick up and play. In a world where local split screen is becoming a relic of the past, Dungeons still lets you sit on the same couch, grab a couple of controllers, and just go. Whether it's with your partner, a sibling, or a friend who hasn't played the game in years, the barrier to entry is practically zero. You don't need a 3-hour tutorial to understand how to play. Also, in 2026, the crossplay infrastructure is there. You can be on your PC, your buddy can be on their Xbox, and your cousin can be joining in from their new Switch 2, and it just works. That level of frictionless connectivity is exactly what you want when you're just trying to kill an hour on a Tuesday night. Dungeons is the ultimate palate cleanser. It's vibrant, it's fast, and it's satisfying. There's something deeply therapeutic about the clink of emeralds and the pop of a chest that other games just can't replicate. It's the game you play when you want to feel powerful without having to study a 40-minute guide on optimal frame data. I'm looking at you Smash Melee players. Furthermore, the Minecraft Dungeons 2 reveal specifically promised enhanced co-op and deeper team rules. Playing the original right now is the best way to find your squad's rhythm. Finding your playstyle now, whether you're the tank soaking up damage or the glass cannon, means you'll be a well-oiled machine the moment the sequel servers go live this fall. In 2026, we have plenty of games that demand our time. Minecraft Dungeons is one of the few that actually respects it. Finally, let's talk about the reality of your wallet. We've all seen the prices of new releases creep up towards the $70 mark, and while we're all hyped for the sequel, dropping full price on a launch day title is an investment. This is where the original game becomes the smartest financial move you can make this year. As of early 2026, the Ultimate Edition is frequently on sale for just $19.99. That is an absurd amount of content for the price of a couple pizzas. You aren't just getting a light version, you're getting the entire 4-year saga, every legendary weapon, and every DLC for a fraction of its original value. If you're an Xbox or PC subscriber, the value proposition is even simpler. It's essentially free. With the sequel confirmed as a Day 1 Game Pass title this fall, Microsoft has kept the original Dungeons front and center. It's the low-risk, easy way to see if you actually enjoy the ARPG loop before the sequel takes over your life. And finally, Minecraft Dungeons easily offers over 100 hours of gameplay for those of you who want to hunt every gilded build out there. If you calculate the cost per hour of fun, it is one of the highest value games out there right now. Think of playing the original now as insurance for the sequel. Instead of spending full price this fall and realizing you don't actually like dungeon crawlers, you can just spend $20 now to master the mechanics. If you fall in love with the grind, you'll know that the sequel is a Day 1 purchase for you. If not, you've saved yourself $50 and a lot of buyer's remorse. In a year filled with expensive sequels and live service traps, the original Minecraft Dungeons stands out as a complete, affordable, and incredibly dense package. It's not just the budget title anymore, it's a legendary deal. So, is Minecraft Dungeons worth playing in 2026? Absolutely. It's more than just a placeholder for the sequel. It's a standalone masterpiece of the genre that has aged like fine wine. Between the massive amount of content in the Ultimate Edition, the deep lore connections to the upcoming sequel, and the fact that it's the most accessible co-op game on your shelf, there's no reason to wait until the fall to start your adventure. Grab your whirlwind, find a decent set of renegade armor, and get grinding. You've got a few months until the next chapter begins. Might as well spend them becoming a legend in the world that started it all. I'll see you in the dungeons. Leave a like on this video and consider subscribing to the channel if you would like to see more Minecraft Dungeons content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.